Hey guys, it's Superpikminz back with Amazing Island. In the last episode, we finished the first part of the intermediate court with our monster Percy. And in this episode, we're going to be making a new monster with the new frame that we got. So, actually, you might notice Percy looks a little bit different. I changed him up. He's now attribute wind. I actually thought it was due to basic structures that determine the element of monsters. It's actually the accessories you put on them. So if he's wind, that's close enough to water. I'll take it. And he does look a little bit cooler now. I gave him an eagle beak and some other stuff. Yep. So now we're going to go and make a new monster. Like I said, pretty much just going to do this every time after we finish a new course. Just going to show off because really in this, almost half of the whole creative process, or half of the whole gameplay in this is just making monsters. So hello SPZ, create a monster, yes please. Create a new monster, yes that's fine. Alright, concentrate on the water mirror, the image will appear there. Would you like me to assist you? I'll make one by myself. Alright, first you need to choose a frame. Yes I shall. So we have 4 frames. The new one is the dog type. We've used dinosaur. Actually, we technically haven't used dragon, but we have used a dragon type. We have a hero type, so let's just do a dog type. As I said, it's just a 4-legged walking creature. So yeah, easy, right? Draw frame. We have head, body, 4-leg, hind legs, ears, tail, and we can do each ear or leg separately. So, let me start with the head, and we can do it from side to front. Side is always easier for head, so we don't, actually, I guess we could use the mirror pen, but let's see what I'm gonna do. I kind of have an idea for this, so. Inflate normal. No, it's not really. What else? Leave trace. Again, I'm gonna try not to make these things like so long, but I mean I want them to be good. So. Now, here's the pull and stretch tool. What we can do is we can pull certain parts and make kind of points and change up some parts. And we can round, fine, and bold. See, like this round tool here allows me to bend some things to make it a little bit better in some areas. Just kind of make it a little bit better at least. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna erase completely because that looks really bad. And yeah. Okay, so now I have the general idea of what I want to do with them. Pull and stretch, sharpen, fine. Alright, so let's sharpen fine again over here. Not exactly how I wanted it. Okay, now if I can use that sharpen bold again. So you kind of have to play with this. Sorry, I'm not talking too much. I'm trying to concentrate making this. You kind of have to fiddle around with it to make good things. Let me round fine over here to just kind of Make it a little bit better. Alright, I think that's good for now. Okay, now let's do the ears. Actually, you know, I'm thinking from the front. Usually I don't. See, we can do the mirror pen, but I'm not going to do it for these ears. And see, they're kind of floating above his head. Yeah, his head I kind of made weird, so... Back. Okay, I need to kind of adjust some stuff. Yeah, this is kind of bad. I need to redo the head really quickly because it's not really in the right dimensions. It needs to at least extend out to here so that you can so it can at least connect to the rest of it. And I'll make this a little bit higher so that it can connect with the there we go, that's a little bit better. Ears, front, erase, leave trace. Now I want him to have really thin, like, kind of ears like that. Really thin, long ears. Let me pull and stretch, sharpen a little bit down here. Make him kind of... Oh wait, I just had a good idea. Maybe... There we go. I finally have that. Okay, so now for the body. This one is good to do from the front. And I'm going to be using the mirror pen, which basically it copies what's on the opposite side. So it makes it really easy for doing stuff like this. And we can inflate normal. And the top should be sharpened a little bit so that it doesn't look like his head is floating. I mean, maybe a little bit more. Like that. Overall, I think that's okay. 4 legs. Let's do these from the side. Draw. Okay, we can't do mirror pin on these. Okay, so we want to make it go a little bit above. I'm thinking of doing something like kind of like this. Maybe thin. Yeah, I think that's good. And the hind legs, I have a different idea for these. Like a really different idea. Like a reverse jointed type of leg. Make those thin as well. And now for the tail, let's do that in the front and mirror pin it. Wait, what? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I gotta pull this really tight. Okay. Okay, I think that's actually good. Finish. I think that's pretty good. That's kind of what I intended it to be. Or somehow look like. And let's actually watch this little cutscene. I still don't know why it just it just does that. It's like magical berry, grow into life. I don't know. I mean, it is a completely imaginative thing, I guess, on a alien-ish island. Why those eyes? Just why? That makes no sense. Now it is like a dog, so it's gonna wag the tail, which is gonna be kind of distracting with its like multi-fin tail. Kind of looks like Kyogre. So interesting. Obviously, well, let's look at it. Yeah, the tail's pretty good. Back legs are pretty good. Body's set up pretty well. Head is attached to the neck. Ears look like antenna. So yeah, overall, I thought I did good. So now for the pattern. I intended this one to be more like a lightning-based one, like a really fast dog one. So let me try the tiger. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good. So I'm looking for stuff with a yellow-ish texture. Ooh, maybe I can make him... I was thinking I wanted to do every single one with a sort of theme to it. And so I wanted one to be like a robot, and then one to be like a ghost. So I'm kind of liking this one. And so let me go into eyes and remove these. These are the round and black eyes. I forget getting those at all. But so we have angry eye, sharp eye, round and black, elongated goggle eye, big eye, cat eye. Those look actually kind of weird. With unless it's like a single eye. Would the angry eye work? Let me see. I mean, angry eyes really look good on anything, but maybe slightly smaller. I actually think that looks pretty good. He's the fearsome lightning robot dog. Okay, let's go into voice. We don't have any new ones, but I think I'm gonna just do machine since he is my machine-ish one. And let's see what we can add to him. We have 4 choices of accessories. We can make him have a hat. Stars. Let's actually put 2 yellow stars. Pair on his hind legs. Right there as like kind of a decorative feature. I mean, really most of the tail really doesn't need anything because it's like that. Ears are pretty much the same. Yeah, I actually made this one pretty good. It's kind of pointless to add mechanical hands and stuff because he has no hands. There is a gold bolt, however. Let me see if I can implement that somewhere onto him. Like maybe right there. That actually might not be too bad. Let me adjust those though to make them a bit cooler, a little bit bigger. Position. Facing. And adjustment. And maybe, I know it's gonna look weird, but fairy wings, because there's a gold colored fairy wing, I can put a pair of them on here kind of under them so it looks like it's a, I mean I'll have to severely adjust them so that they look like what I intend them to be. So the size of these has to be pretty big. Position has to be like directly under them. Facing has to be down and to the sides, up a little bit, sideways a little bit. And then I need to make these. I'm kind of just talking as I'm. Yeah, this can be kind of boring just to watch, but I think this episode I'm gonna go ahead and do some mini games with him with this guy as well. I think, yeah. Let me just adjust those wings up a little bit more so they're not clipping into his body so much. Yep, and there we go. He has like robot sheathed wings. And why not just a yellow horn at the left on his head? Because you know it's always good to have giant horns. That looks ridiculous. So I'm gonna scale it down really small to where it actually looks kind of good. And accessories, finish. Well, that took longer than I thought. Oh well. We have a really cool lightning robot dude. As always, let me try a few random names. What? Dionysus, Chombo, Lula. I don't know if those are supposed to be eyes. Julia. Okay, you know what? I don't really know. I'm not good with names, so, and I'm doing them all caps. Whatever. You'll be officially Lightman because I can. And that rhymes like a dime. I don't know. Anyway, Lightman. That's a great name. Now you just need to take a photo. There we go. And let's check him out. Watch, he's like water attribute or something. So we got Chance Star. View abilities. Whoa, that's pretty good. That's a decent one. He's fire, which really fits lightning or robot. He's plain. Really. It's pretty good speed, good mental, good power. Only bad thing is stamina. Weight is average. So, yep. Now let's see how he walks. That's another good thing. Okay. Yeah, they walk kind of small steps, so the wings don't clip into anything. The tail doesn't. Yeah, I like how this one's designed. Let's go into this shop. It's a shop. I think after you beat a certain challenge, you get more stuff, like you get a second. Yeah, so now we have 4 pages of this. Cute machine, pattern, a bat. You never know when you want to give your guy a bat. Screwdriver, baseball cap, tube, donut. Okay. Yeah, half of the accessories in this are just like complete garbage, pretty much. You don't need any of them. So, with the tree clipping in, you know, I haven't really put up a longer episode in a while, so I'm thinking maybe we can re-challenge the course. Which course? The intermediate, the way that we went. Again, because you always get new stuff, and we don't have to face the final boss guy. So, yep, I think that's what we're gonna do with our new lightning dog machine thing. So, yes, I'd like to re-challenge this. Gonna keep going? You know it. Let's take, show me guy. One explanation? No. No! I had to do that at least once. Yep. I did forget to save them, but I will eventually at the end of the video. So, yep. Just gonna go play through these again. I'm not gonna explain any of the rules since we already did, and I'm gonna take the same path just to get more stuff. And I hate this minigame. Again, like I said, oh, whoa. That was... Didn't look as bad on the recording, but my TV just kind of fizzed out for a second. It does that with the GameCube a lot. And actually in the loading screen, it looks really cool with the legs like that, because they have the things on the bottom. Run! Run like you've never run before. And get all the gems. Run. And that's something I've thought about for actually a little bit. This game would actually be really cool for a group that maybe some people have heard of. They're called the Runaway Guys. You know, if you ever heard of Let's Play, you probably heard of them. 5 points off. Anyway, and this would be one of the cool games to play. I probably should message them or put something like that to tell them about it. I'm really stuttering there. Anyway, yeah, because it's a 4-person game, and eventually I might do that too. If I can get 4 people together, I might try to do like a video, because there is like a multiplayer mode where you can play through a course with a bunch of monsters and people. So this is kind of like a Mario Party game. And so again, I know the strategy for this. I have the strats. I like how they get up on their like hind paws and just throw the basketball. Especially once we get into the later ones where they have like really unique different like frames. I don't know if I got that one in. No, get it. Oh well, I got the next one. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, this really isn't the game to be commentating much over, just because you have to concentrate to actually do this, because the little bar down there. And I might not be talking as well either, because, yeah. Hopefully I can pick a game where I can actually talk over it. Like, well. Oh, the points. All the points. And I got one in the end. And, yep, 1,390 points. And a bunch of monies. Or G's, or whatever they call it. Please be something good. Nope. Droop your ears. I mean, I get this is supposed to be a kid's game, but I mean, they could throw in some cool stuff like different type of wings or something. So yeah. Now once you beat a course, it tells you at the bottom what the thing is. So we're just gonna go back to Water Skip Crusher again at Cape Dyna Blade. I don't know if that was actually an intended reference. I guess it kind of is, maybe, or not. I mean, if they named, like, if the place was, like, something Dyna, and then you had, like, a sword and you had to chop stuff up, that would, be, a bigger reference than just this. I don't even think this is a reference, so I don't even know why I mentioned it. Yeah. Spring off! I can fly with my fairy wings! That is kind of cool, and these, if you, have wings, they'll start to flap when you're in the air. Spring to victory, yeah, definitely got that. This one is kind of hard to mess up unless you just completely don't know what you're doing with it. But I definitely didn't get a higher score than what I normally do. Good to get potions though. Power up M. Yeah, I only got to 1,000 with Percy. So next event, hopefully I get over 5,000 though, so I can show off, or I can get a new frame or whatever else they get. I know now I know in each event if you get over 15, or if it's like really high, like 1,700 or something, you get something. Oh, you get a monster card. Actually, I checked the last monster card we got, and it was like really... Again, the animation for the dogs, because they have to stand up on their hind legs to do it. It's really weird. I think that was pretty good. Boom, launch up into the air. Flap your wings, because they somehow help. And mashing the A button again to get maximum height. Yeah, I definitely cleared that. Did pretty good on that one too. Probably got over 1,000. Getting our flying turtle again. Turtle. Ooh, 1,300. Yeah, once you pass the gateway, I guess it's like every 10 meters, it's like 100 points or something. It's pretty ridiculous. And we got a barrel. Who is going to use a barrel? I mean, seriously. Who is going to use a barrel? It makes no sense. Kind of like the bowls. I mean, the stars, I can kind of see. I mean, I used 2 of them on him. And cubes, maybe. But really, barrels. Just So now, Sky Circus, whatever it's, and awesome music again. Do stamina up M. Yeah, I have to remember whenever I use this guy, I should probably get just stamina ups because that's the one skill in his that's not good. Kill all the baddies. Baddies? Badminton? I don't know. Oh, and again, I just said badminton, but why do they call it badminton? I mean, is it really just, did someone just like, oh, this sport's so bad and you have to play with mitten? I don't know. Just things of the English language. Ow. I got the bonus, but then I took a lot of speed. Or I lost a lot of speed. Mash A button. This is surprisingly... Again, all these games have surprisingly good controls, unlike some Mario Party games, which have bad controls. But I mean, this one is fairly good with all of the minigames. That's why it's at. I like it. And that one just went straight to the camera. Thank you. Minion. Except I can't hit these minions. Ah, missed one. I mean, I beat the score. I passed it, but hopefully I got what I needed. Or good bonus. Ooh, yeah, nice bonus. Got 1482. 1492. It was only 10 off from. And I could actually sing that song. Ooh, Demon Wings. That is in the other wing. The other wing that I've actually seen in this game. That one's pretty cool too. Probably put that on something later. And course clear. 5,000. And gold chest. What frame did we get? We got the Macho frame. I don't think I've actually used that one at all. It's basically like a hero one, but he has a tail. And like the shoulders are supposed to be really wide. I mean, you don't need to make... Actually, yeah, you kind of do need to make them pretty wide. But yep. Maybe eventually we use that one. Maybe. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next time in Amazing Island when we take this guy again through the second path of the intermediate course. So till then...